Hello, hello, YouTube world, and welcome to my stream live on YouTube without any prior warning, because that's just how you do it. Okay? Okay, so here's my plan. I really like looking at coin rolls and hunting them. I have a 2014 on here I just pulled out of a coin roll. I like that one a lot. And, I was thinking I should just do a video where I show you guys some really cool coins that I've found on my dirty ass. Oh, I found this a little bit ago, which is kind of cool. This is a 2000. This is the wide AM, isn't it? Pretty sure it's a wide AM. Basically, the A and the M do not touch. Oh yeah, it's totally a wide AM. And that's kind of cool. We can go on over to the boopity boop here. Let's look up a wide. What are you doing? I know you can't see this. I'm just wide AM. We're gonna do a 2000s. I'm gonna let you see my browser here. I don't let many people see my browser. Better feel special. Alright, so we're gonna go on here. $69. Clearly this man knows what he's talking about. 225. Yeah, here you go. $9. That's more like it. Wow. Yeah, that's a wide AM. So basically, in the year 98 through 2000, I know this isn't a double die obverse, but it just happened to be on my my scope on my tray, and you're gonna get it. Okay, so the back, I guess that'd be the anvil die, was the wrong one. They used one for the proof. And lo and behold, they struck a number of wide AM cents in 1998, 99, and 2000. 99 is the least common one. So the most rare is the 99. And I think it goes 2000 and then 98 is the most common. Something like that. But as always, we go over and we check. We're going to check our sold items, and this is kind of more what you're going to expect to see. Not $69, unfortunately. Here's a graded one for $29. This poor guy paid more than that to probably have that graded. So this guy lost money on that transaction, potentially, unless he has like a bulk grading service. And you can see clearly the A and the M do not touch. So yeah. And now if we look back at my coin, it doesn't look so special, does it? It's not overly well struck. Front is just, the obverse is just dumb. And there you go. So, I'm gonna keep it. It's worth more than a penny. I found this earlier, 74S, which is cool. Thought you might want to see that. But really what we're here to do is look at some double die obverse coins. Let me just see which one this is. Yeah, this was a good one to start with. All right. All of the shield scents that I know. I haven't seen many 2017s, but the shield scents people, they have some double die issues up in there. Might turn Discord off. Okay. And I want to pull up. Okay. The shield scents have a lot of double dies on them. This one is pretty minor. You can see the 9 is fat. I like 2019s for whatever reason. I've found many of them. So what I'd like to do is go on over to Wexler's. Pay no attention to all the horse shit on your screen currently. You live longer, you know what I mean? Okay. That wasn't a threat. It's a promise. It's my New Yorker coming out of me here today. I don't have much of that. Not in any sort of serious way. Okay, so not that there's anything wrong with New Yorkers. Plenty of great New Yorkers. Love them. I love a lot of people here. So you can see on this is 2019's. I think, let me see, is this the one I got? The one I get? Oh, it's funny because yeah. Well, that's the camera, Eric. This is what I meant to do. Okay. So my 0 does look a lot like that 0. So we're going to look at, let's just look at, see what it says here. Moderate extra thickness shows on date and the Liberty. No, notching shows on upper left corners of Liberty. So we're going to look for notching shows on the upper left corners. Oh yeah, I see it. So he's talking about right here. There's a notch right there. And there's a notch in the T. A lot of times when you're looking at double dies, you're not looking at like a shelf-like thing, the machine doubling. There's so much of that out there. You know what? I should show you a really good example of that too. I have really good examples of that. Okay. So we're going to look at my coin here. You know what? Let's just do it the John Henry way. For some reason this camera beeps, or this scope beeps when I zoom in, like the digital thing. And apparently my buddy watched one of my early videos and he's like, dude, that beeping. I was like, what are you talking about? Alright, we're going to zoom in the best we can and see. I think I can see some notching. Let's see if we get any closer. There's definitely some notching on there. So I think this is our coin. Sometimes they're so damn shiny too. So if you turn down your light a little bit, problem is I can't get my hand in here, my finger, to move this damn thing. I have so much stuff on my desk, it's like an anxiety attack, man. Okay. Yeah, there's some notching on there. You can't see it, it's just at the very top left of every one of the letters of E-R-T-Y. It's not easy to see here under this scope. So I do have another scope that has more power. I just don't have a way to show you that. But I'm going to go ahead and check it real quick, if you don't mind. The heck was that? Oh, there's like Facebook open. Goodbye, Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to look at, obviously you're looking on here, it says die markers obverse. A small die gouge can be found to the right of the center of the R in Liberty. Can be found to the right of the center of the R. To the right of the center of the... What the frig does that mean? That is like the worst description of where to find some... Well, how if it's to the right of the center of the R, it's on the one of the legs of the R. Apparently that B... I don't know. Looks like he also has some kind of like stuff going on with the O. And what you're doing here is you're looking for a very this is a variety. It's not just a double die. This is something they've attributed. This is a variety. We found several of these, and each one is specifically made by a die pair. All right. So we're gonna look over here. Oh man, I can't get this. I don't know. I'm not gonna be. I was hoping to see like a notch in the O, or in the 0, I mean. Although funny, look at that. I don't know. But anyways, these are all the things you're looking at when you're gonna give a coin a, attribute an error to a coin. But we should go through a little bit more. So this is one of the lessers. you're going to see too, let's go back to browser, and I'm going to show you, this is WDDO002. Wexler's doubled die obverse number 2. Okay? Gives you the guy who submitted it. Kind of cool. How cool is it to find errors on coins? This old Chucky Hudson got this one here. And you're looking, there's a bunch of different ones. And what happens is the master hub is making dies. So, you know, it's going to push this imprint into the die. And what happens is when it does, it moves as it's going in, or it gets to the end, and all of those tons of pressure are on the die, and it'll slide just a little bit. And what happens is, what am I doing? Oh yeah. So right here, see my cursor. This thing looks to me like it's smeared. Is that from right to left? I think it is, because the E, you can see it's kind of, it's smeared. You know what I mean? Like a smear. This one right here, you're looking for die chips, can be found top left side of the shield, north of RI. There you go. Here's your markers. You're always looking for these die markers. They're going to have something in common. Look at that bad boy. Look at that 0. Isn't that sweet? That's what I mean by when I'm looking at the zeros on all of the shield scents. It's right there. That and the 9 on the 2019 especially, obviously, because it has a 9 in it. But you can see where all of these were smeared. That 9 is a big indicator on 2019 coins. Man, it is raining. I'm like, what is knocking on the second floor window? This is, okay, so we're going to get down to number 11 right here. We're going to get down to number 11. And this is the best of variety. I think there's 2 of them for 19. Anyways, sorry if I'm making you dizzy. This is pretty cool. And this, I think, might be our next coin we're going to look at that I think I have. I'm just going to verify. I have some really nice examples of, yeah, I think this is what this one is. Let's go. I'll turn up this light a little bit. I guess a little more light and let it kind of, all right. So every time I look at a coin, I put it on my little tray here and I turn it like this. And that's showing me a glare across the field. And it'll pick up any imperfections. It'll also pick up things like the double die. That 0 is like a cat's eye, they call. And that's what you're looking for. And you can see the 2 also is kind of smeared, I think, down and right. Is that right? I think it's down and right. It says right here. So let's do this guy. And it's going to say massive extra thickness shows on the date with strong doubling to the left of the lower part of the nose. Well, we're going to have to look at that. Moderate extra thickness shows on Liberty with the, yep, got that. With the upper right of the Y much thicker than the upper left. Yep, got that. Of the Y. Notching shows on the lower left corners of ERTY. I'm going to have to look at that under a scope. Right quick. Probably with my loop should be sufficient. I do see some notching on the T. I don't know if you can see it under this. It's hard to see because of the brightness. That T definitely has some notching on it. Extra thickness shows on In God We Trust, where it increases as you move from left to right. Okay. That U is definitely thicker. So this should increase from left to right, which it appears to do. Let's see what they mean about... Yeah, I think that this is this coin. And if you look, they're talking about, like, ooh, look at that. Is my U that doubled? Ah. Dude, it is like pouring. Yeah, it's pretty doubled, I would call it. Definitely from right to left smear. So that's a cool coin, right? That guy belongs in a 2x2 plastic. It's my new thing. It is pouring in the wind. We're just gonna have to open up some oh dang. Real quick, let me show you what I'm looking at here. This is obviously the high res velocity. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's like coming right at us right there. It's hitting us right now actually. Any tornadic stuff in here? Looks like some little... Yeah. I wouldn't expect it to be, but in a line like that, you gotta be careful. We are somewhere right in this little spot right here. It is fucking pouring. Wow. Yeah, we are like right here. So this is about to get us. See this little thing at the end where it curves around like that? That is suspect. That's where I'm looking at something maybe forming. If it does form, it should form there. All kinds of nerdery, huh? Let's go. It's funny too, because the Catskills, see the Shokin Reservoir is right here. And there's some pretty good mountains all through right in this area. And they break up a lot of stuff that comes in. I don't know if this is a Doppler, so you got, this is showing red goes away. Yeah, red goes away from the radar. Green is coming towards the radar. That's why these are good for seeing. So if you ever see red and green touching in a bright way, you can actually see them swirl around each other on this. Let's do this real quick. Let's keep the radar going. This is another really cool coin. I don't know if you can hear the wind and rain on the house, but what a squall. Look at that. That's a nasty boy. Yeah, it's passing over us now. We're not East Kingston, but we're near there. Damn. I mean, it's hardcore, man. Nice. Okay, so I think we're safe. If we're not, what are you gonna do, you know? So let's go back to some coins. This is a 2014. It's a real nice one. I think this is another best of. So we're looking through here. We're looking through here. That's a nice one too right there. It's on the screen, but it's not the one I have. So this one is a best of. It's clearly not ours. I think this is the one we have. Oh, that one has like a die chip in the 4. Does mine? Oh, it sure does. That's cool. I never even noticed that until right now. So we did that together. Is there anybody even watching? No, that's okay. Shout out to Brandon and his wife. Thank you for the Oreo cookies, by the way. Those were very nice. So, very strong extra thickness shows on Liberty in the day. Light extra thickness shows on In God We Trust. Okay, people. Just doing something real quick. Going on YouTube on my other account just to see something real quick. And okay, we're good. Alright, so this is the 2014. I'm thinking right here you have the cross references, Konica 308, I guess, is something. And die crack and die chip north of LU. Oh. That should yeah, right there. Okay, so we're going to look for this on the back too. These are all just to verify that this is in fact this very, god dang it, camera. I should just get rid of that. I never use that. Yep, I see a chip above the LU right here. Right above the LU. And then what's that EN? What's this? We. Looks like there's some kind of lines above the we. I'm pretty sure that's this coin right here, which is pretty sweet. I love my double dies. These are really the collectible coins. Like this die, I don't know. I could probably sell this coin for, like if I put it on eBay for buy it now for 20 bucks and wasn't afraid to just leave it, let it roll. You know what I mean? And just keep it there as long as I wanted to until it sells. It will probably sell for 20 bucks. And I would probably do free shipping at that. Some people charge like $5 for shipping, man. It's like, you know, by the time you pay $5 for that and da-da-da for that, pretty dumb. I got another one here that's 2006. And again, you're looking at the zeros and the date, and those are clearly cat's eye looking things, right? I'm not gonna go through this one like I did the others. But it's the same process. You just go Wexler's. You know what? Let's go back real quick. I'm gonna show you another good website that I really like to use. That's a 19. That 14 is a very slick coin. I like that one a lot. Proud of that one. When you see that, you've just looked at 1,000 coins and every one has sucked. I mean, they don't suck, you know what I mean. They're not keepers. And then you get that and you're like, okay, it's worth it. I have no idea how big this is on your screen. I'm not going to talk about my screen though, Brandon. I know you're listening. By the way, Brandon's wife, I like your husband. He's a nice kid. Probably one of my favorite people to talk to at work. He might be my favorite person too, actually. And thank you for the food when you send it. It's always received warmly. So thank you. All right. What was I going to do? All right. We're going to pay no attention to this horse shit. Any of it. Ever. Get over it. Get past it. You're fucked. No matter what you do. So just don't participate. Okay, so we're going to look at 2014s. This is this is coppercoins.com, and maybe I should just show you what I just did. Maybe it's complicated, but if this is hard for you, maybe coin collecting isn't your thing. I'm kind of kidding, but not really. So I just go to Lincoln Cents and I click that, and then it takes me to this, and then I go up here to die variety search. And what you can do, you don't have to type in a range. You say, I want a 2014, man. You know that this one's a Philadelphia minted coin, right? Right? Do now. There's no mint mark. When people say no mint mark, they mean it's a Philadelphia minted coin. Unless it's like, it's a 1998 Philadelphia quarter should have a mint mark. I think that's right when they put the mint marks on there again. And there are some without the P. So that would be a true no mint mark. But most of these no mint mark garbages, man, stop it. Stop it. Okay, we're going to look at double die obverse. You don't have to click any of that. And you don't have to click any of the mints. You can just... I want to see all of them, man. Alright, and this is going to bring up... Can you see? Why do I feel like I'm getting bit by, like, mosquitoes? What do we think we had on Wexler's? We thought this was the 03, WDDO03. I'm going to bet. This will actually give you a price guide too, which is kind of cool. So look, there's a Mint State 65 selling at 20 bucks. You know how we can verify that? Because let's get the most up to date, which is always going to be YouTube, or sorry, eBay. Sorry, it's late. I'm tired. I've been crying. I'm just kidding. I mean, nothing wrong with crying, but I just haven't been for the past couple hours at least. So look at this right here. This guy sold this one for 25 bucks. That was a pretty good guess, Eric. I watch a lot of Blue Ridge Silverhound. And I learned a lot from him. Was that trust really that doubled? Yeah, it looks like it actually is. Oops, I wanted to do that guy. Oh yeah, look at that S. That's pretty cool. That is that coin, 100%. So yeah, this guy did a good thing. Look at that right there. I would say that is that 0. His is just stretched out because he stretched it for the picture. $25. Oh, look at that. There's $29. $22, huh? And these sold out December 1st, December 14th, December 31st. Wow. How about that? Wow. It hasn't sold in a while, and which can be good and can be bad. Either there's not many of them around, or, you know. Oh, wait, I wanted to show you copper coins. Or it just became not popular, which is probably not the case here. This one is probably popular. I think you should, don't you click on this damn thing? You can see all the different ones all the way up to a 009. I'm pretty sure ours is this one. Why can't I see this thing? What is this? I never know. I'm so behind everything. Alright, that's not helping me at all. Thanks, Google. So yeah, that's copper coins. This one can be very interesting too and help you. For instance, say you wanted to see the 1969 San Francisco double die obverse. Watch this. Look at that. Absolute banger. Absolute. That's just gorgeous, man. Why can't I get any more pictures of it, though? I thought you could click on one of these guys and it would take you to more pictures. What is the problem? Oh, here it is. So this is the banger of bangers, man. If you find one of these, a 1969 San Francisco minted, look at that. Imagine seeing that. I'd shit. I'd absolutely shit. So there you go. That is coppercoins.com. It's a great site. It's a little more clunky than I think Wexler's is. I don't know why I even feel that way. It's probably just stupid and I'm wrong. I should shut up. Let's do, you know what? Since I'm putting things in things. Should I have done that? Yeah, why not? this is a cool coin I got. You'll see immediately why it's cool. With that W on it. Alright. That's a West Point, 1996 West Point. Should probably be handling that without or with gloves. But I do have long fingernails on my two pinchy boys just for that purpose. It's like kind of like a Coke head, but a little bit different. Possibly a lot different. You know. Excuse me. Alright. We are probably, now that I've burped and ruined a perfectly good take. I mean, I didn't mess up once, man. You catch that? Alright, so now we're going to just coin roll hunt and talk about life. Let's talk about politics. That would be great. Because everybody likes that, apparently. I do save all my bronze. I do thank you for watching if that was as far as you intended to go. And I think, you know what, I have enough coins, enough finds that I could probably do a small segment at the beginning of every video that talks about the, the coins that I've found up until now. We can go through them and I can talk and show you stuff and show you examples, and then I can get back onto coin roll hunting because I have a lot of coins to hunt. Bunches, man. Bunches and bunches. Are you wondering what happened to the storm too, and if it ever developed a tornado? Me too. Let's check it out. Go to browser. We're going to switch over to Radar Omega. Did I shut it down? Well, what the heck, bro? Why can't I see Radar Omega? Here, let's try this. I'm going to open it. Well, maybe you just don't get to see it. Ooh. Ooh. Did something interesting happen there? No, not really. Okay, you didn't miss much. Who cares? Let's do what we're here to do. Look at coins. Actually, I'm going to bed pretty soon. I have to drive up to near Albany tomorrow. Well, past Albany, I suppose. It's quite a drive. These 88s, you know, can have an 89 back. First thing you look for, I believe, is the AM being far apart, which this one is. Then you look down at the Frank Gasparo's initials, and I believe the curved G will stop short of the bottom of the G. So the top where it's curved would stop short of the, what's that thing called on the G? At the bottom of it. In any case, that's not one of them. This is clearly a nice 2022. I'm going to save that guy because God knows I need 2022s. Okay, 69. And I was thinking this would probably be the fucking hated floating roof thing that people are buying. But it wasn't. You actually, my experience is you find more of them with the floating roof. And all the floating roof is, and this doesn't have it, but these lines that, look at that toothpick. The lines that connect the bottom of the memorial to the top little spot. Whoa, overshot it. Right there are they're gone because the die was they polished the dies from time to time, not innuendo, and that basically will wear off those lines. And when those lines are gone, some people thought it'd be all cutesy to call it the floating roof error. It's not real. I mean, it is. It's an error. It's a mint. I guess it's. I don't know. Is that classified as an error? I don't know. I really don't know anything. Surprised you didn't know that. Alright, looking through some coins. Feeling really tired. It's a nice clean 1980. Always something to look at. I'm going to throw that in my copper. What do you think about that? So these 2020s, we're looking in 2021s. I don't remember which one it was exactly, but when you see the coin, you'll freaking know what it is. They have these ginormous die cracks running across the obverse. I'm going to save that 2013 only because they're kind of hard to come by in that range. It's in the hard to find range of, say, like 2010, well, 2009 to, oh my god, I'm just dropping shit, until 2013. Those are a little harder to find. Just in general, those years. All right. There is always the LB and the JFM on the back of the coins to look at. They can be doubled as well. Again, I've not seen, I don't know, I think they do exist. Double die 2017s. In fact, I have to look that up because let's do it the easy way. On Wexler's really just is easy. Oh, look, there are some. The Erdy. Let's see, this is going to show you the die chips to look for, the die marks. So it must, it's the Erdies. Yeah, there's a little bit of doubling on that 0. Not a lot, but it's something. How many of those do you think you just threw in the freaking... Oh, that's a nice one. Alright, there are some... Oh, and here's the LB doubled. Really hard to tell, right? Huh. Why did that look weird to me? What's going on here? For like 2 seconds I looked at that thing and it was doubled. Maybe I'm just really tired. Again, you gotta take the coin and you gotta do the whole like trick like that. You gotta move it. If you don't move it, how do you know what you got? This has the famous ring of death. I don't call it an error because it's just damage. But I'm not going to judge anybody who does. Just telling you what I do, man. These are getting to be very coppery. Oh, look at that R is filled in. That's kind of cool. I don't really care much about that, but I'll hang on to it. It's a... I think, too, like one of the... certain variety had a filled in number there. Some nice copper in here. I mean, as far as the strike, they're well struck. They'll melt down really nice. Always looking for the 72 banger, right? Which I'm sure you know about that one. Maybe, just maybe, I should show you. Don't take my word for it. I have one of these. I should compare. I mean, look at this thing. Isn't that sweet? So these are made by is it hub doubling? And this is before the single squeeze era, I believe. And the die would press it, come off. I don't know if it gets heated again and it presses again or what the process is exactly, but it would press again after being rotated ever so slightly. I don't think that's the one I have. I do have a 72 I found in change. This might be it here. I gotta look at it though. But that's always a cool find. So you're always looking at the 72s. I am. Especially when they're in nice condition, well struck. I think that, oh, wait a minute. You can never tell, man. You see these zeros that are real thick like that, and you're thinking, I got me a double die, pal. A doubled die. 91s always look broad struck to me. Jesus. This kid has to go into the shower right now. Hello. I guess you probably can't. Well, I'm sure you can hear it. I'm only kidding too. I'm just glad he showers. He's a very good boy. Alright, we're going to get through this. I'm probably going to hop off. Due to the showering. But it's good. We saw some cool stuff, I feel like, tonight. And he was probably waiting for me to stop streaming and just got tired of doing that. And that's fine. Everything in its right place, you know? So, this is Eric, Keene Eye Collectables, signing out. And I think I appreciate you guys. Brandon, mostly, because you're always there, and his lovely wife, who I've never met. Just saying. Okay. You guys have a great evening. Brandon, I'll see you on Friday, pal, because I'm going to Clifton Park tomorrow, okay? You're in charge. And later.